Yampanyefo Shasie, Metreb, Likuso, Sea Defense Project, the Tosum no, Ombechimiapa Honomavian, Eddie Ama, one Monanco, one so, a Tuminas from Geo Baby, one more at 10 minutes, say, one more at the Dopa, a years and Sampany Fracassa, or so then she go Como Moshe say, and Chakura to Median Ombeshasie.
Omanfo womotete agavazi ene nkro awodo bi mu a omanpeni ede tu dwa se saafoi womode nhihye begu akwam aye defense project ede amom sene insoyiri a etwifo omanfo enyapade eso no etimi abrase dwumedie no ahyase osoafo ahono na hwe enwuma ene adansi ehonsem so Gilbert Kenneth Eje ene Adom News nsentwofo twetwe nkomo no ode nsem se na tu dwa fa
Ladies and gentlemen, the critical benefits of the project once again include halting coastal erosion, enhancing fishing activities, protecting lives and property, boosting local tourism, creating jobs and supporting economic growth, improving sanitation, protecting the environment, among others. I urge you to remain hopeful and united as we embark on this journey together. The resilience you have shown in the face of adversity is commendable, and I assure you that brighter days lie ahead.
Oswafui ensahwe odiko piemu ewo hono nese okohwe sene hono niema ekoso ene edwuma enhyehyɛ ya womudi egu akwam edisisi hono.
Sebeye nanto kwae to ebetwa Bawku na asumdwe ebetumi abaho amakromafo won mo atumi anya umasum ama bibibia na aye kama ne ntino Ghana mampanyini John Jomani Mahama wa eye Ghana Armed Forces mpanyimfo so mo homodin asa hyen a edi akoniaba ewo kro ne emu no abrebia no mbeka ho bambon sem no wonyere mu emfa ema won mo
Omampani John Dramani Mahama ni thank you to audiko piemu ewo North East odi to just say sisi asujafo no womo ede atuo nanim se womo enhwese omanfo a womo ekita hyen a womo etu kwan ekoboko ene ne mpatem no saafo no womo ebedi onanim.
I was last week with His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, and he briefed me on the progress being made to achieve a lasting peace in Bawku. I want to thank my father, the Nairi, for the important roadmap to peace that he presented for consideration by the Otumfuo. I'm sure the traditional solutions we are seeking to the Bawku crisis will offer us the opportunity for a sustainable peace very soon. Meanwhile, as Commander-in-Chief, I have instructed the Armed Forces to provide armed escort and protection to all vehicles traveling within the Bawku area along the Bawku-Pulmakum-Bolgatanga corridor and also along the Walwali-Bolgatanga corridor.
Osigned to just say, akwan awodo bi ewo ho a enche bia no womo ebesiesi na North East region ehonso no womo behu mpuntu.
Similarly, the Cherponik Bintiri Nakwanduri roads, part of the broader Eastern Corridor road network, has not been forgotten. It's also under the Big Push project. Other projects that we are targeting include the Nalergu Bukpurgu, Wulugu Yagaba, Nalergu Town roads, Cherponi, Wapuli, Yendi Road, amongst others. A contract was awarded for the reconstruction of the Savlugu Waliwali Road. Unfortunately, that contract has stalled, and 30 million was paid to the contractor.
John Bosome ne da na toso miensa fimpino na aduonu enum ne emu osrafo yohwo man Ghana sika sema so Dr. Atofo ne kopiem na hyebedwafie wo kire mu se Ghana ban ne sika mu odru 987 million Ghana cedis we mu edi amampanyefo sanka assemblies no wonche emfa emma wo mu bisisa abre no wo kire mu anyade asasikai assemblies no wensa ka no nti abram na hyebedwafie won mu ekwa asetena no dom kuma wo ho no kasafa ho e kire mu se wonti ase Abraham Rashibedwafi ekwasetena no nsembia domkoma ya wonom e Rashibedwafi editu dwa ene se wonom enti asese besisa abre no assembly sika wo so mpanyifo ede ma won mu enya de se wache ede ama won mu na ebinada yitwa mu jombo so meda na etoso miensa fimpinu aduonu wenum na emu no so afo yo hwoma Ghana sika sama so Dr. Atuforsen ede tumrahye begefie nim se Ghana aban no wagyae 987 million Ghana cedis mu sa assemblies ahodo won chen fama won mu na wotwe mu ani donkoma no wa kire a enya de asasikai assemblies no ensa aka aba deputy minority whip Habib Idrisu Wakasan were in same say in the Tuja.
Your assemblies are crying, they are dry. Your DCs, they are hiding, they are doing nothing in your assemblies. To an extent that they can, even the MPs, you can ask your colleagues in the majority side, when they go to their constituencies, there's nothing. So your Minister of Finance will come and promise us that he has released money. Meanwhile, there is nothing at the assemblies. And that's not how it is done. No assembly has been given 1 kobo. No, I have made my cross-check, and there's nothing that has been released on the statutory fund. The minister responsible for education just entered. He's an MP for Tamale South. Tamale Metropolis, no release has been done 6 months up to now. No single release has been done.
Na no we see ye, Dom Kesiane Bano Deni, Mahama Yarega, and so the can who say, what anybody actually know no dientia, assemblies for CK 1 month enkai.
I haven't received the testimony of one chief executive that he has not received any funds at his assembly. Be that as it may, I will follow up. I will check if the funds haven't hit, but I saw the letter releasing about 2 weeks ago, not even a week ago, 2 weeks ago. So I'm very confident that indeed the finance minister has
so I am some weso na Greater Accra Regional Bar one more to an more FM right did juma or my Ghana mu ebe to me aye krabehwe ntime no woka say one more apa law week did kan ho to makura e wo my Ghana emu ya wo chiri mu ho dwumede ni na July boso me ne de to so mienu afempino na aduonu benum ne mu ene be hyase.
Greater Accra Regional Bar akopa wontuma womo ni edikan Law Week celebration enyame yadoma ebekoso eye July bosome no de tosumienu. President aono na da Greater Accra Regional Bar Isabel Boatin eni Adom News in Central for twetwe nkomo no odi tudwa se saa na montue eyade a womo edebeboa aloyafo amomonya ntetepa ewo womo dwuma womo eyen Public Relations Officer Emma Greater Accra Regional Bar Augustina Osebonsu Edin some say to jar.
And the dear question is say, lawyer for or more encrimante muha, ya dream say, a bit too now watching a see ho. Eddie, a fret a month for you now say, or more say, lawyer Jumana yeno, and ye young who ye home pay. Na ye a month for more a cruma, not cruman you now, so ye person who ye home fast war, a war Greater Accra. Into ye law weekend, now law weekend or your best started. And I be every July 2nd, now end of July 5th. The person here say, "You might a person lawyer phone na eba. You na ye trash ya ni na ye fa adwin crony akomakro. You na ya ba. A pensen ni memu hu how ye be si afa so. A share a kroma no so. Ye be to me di ye nkasa enema ye nyina e wo lawyer adwuma no betime di aboa e kroma. Enti ye ba ye be ye conferences ye be ye CLE. Ene wo hwe de ekoso wo mantemo ha wo hu se ewiase na ye baako enti a lawyer for pese ye ka bom ne ye hu se ewiase ye baako ade ne betumi aye de aboa ye man as a lawyer for enti ye ba sa na ye be hia be ye mpensempense mu kakra
Jumedi a womo edi eyade a womo ede enhihye awodo egu akwam ede be komontin so akokire omanfo enema efa womo
Ekudamfo ya womo kabie wom no ma no edwudwom mo nyina ehwe ne mu so metumi ede dwumade soronko ebehhehye so obesumi ewieye wono echire mu a eye Reco International wono hwe so betumi apa Reco 2025 conference eho entoma
Reco International Jumedi a womo kopa ho ntuma ewon kran Mutaye a womo ejina so no eye resilient infrastructure pragmatic solution for a changing world. Sa Jumedi ebekoso na miensa ewon kran. Executive Director Ebenezer Duncan Egan any Adom News in Central for twetwe nkomo no nsem say no de tudwa.
Reco conference Ebasi 26 the 28th of June. A conference Dema more built environment engineers, contractors, architects, engineers, surveyors, plans, air carbon, museum and more. built, bit to say engineering and construction. More sure than Limbe as compared to Denmark. Never am bounds with me about STEM, engineering, and the built environment space. Obabia, Utuana more oil BB, I didn't say BB in the technical space, built environment. Yeah, we encourage them a lot. And you know, if I say, ya catch them bounce on moon say. Built environment and you're from Burma, engineering and you're from Burma, STEM and you're from Burma, and Bawku.
Emwa womo ebenya ewo san hihye hu ntino openia ono eneda engineering and building department awo Accra Technical University Dr. Mark Pebbles enso ede efutusem sei ema esukufo se womo emfa womo enhyemu bi atitu ni womo ye engineering
training omo bisu ensususia enema ebeboa omangana ni wi asefa na nyina very necessary say into back conference na ni ayatro omo edem no omo bitimi so ebe da na di eme wi ase nyina so say ampa omo so be papa bi omo so bitimi wi ase ache.
Health Promotion Officer Nuclear Director Emma Prostate Health Foundation Ghana Rebecca Nana ya Konedu ode futu Emma memenyina se ni kwan so mo twen so mbenyina dwumpepen so bi ansa na prostate cancer wa pehun samaka wasa abra ne bra no abra bia no mdo mani echirema ya sabia na mo kohwe sede wo prostate no ho nsem kra no esifatie.
Prostate cancer enuntino Health Promotion Officer our Senior Director ma Prostate Health Foundation Ghana Rebecca Nana ya Kunedu akoye screening edi ama emema papafo sene womo apomuden ebeko nanim
afi ya fatu ye ho so se ye ne yen papa nom ebedi Father's Day no abom enunti ye hia se ye free screening edi ama ejanum nyina ye hu se mema apomuden enhyeda enhia won enye womoa na emom no omunya akwanya no ena afenso enipa ni ho ebe encourage womo ama omo aye screening ana omo hwe omo apomuden.
Lecturer our University of Ghana Cecilia Tutudankwa enso de futusem sei Emma papafo
ese ogitum se ade no esi. And the first step, ubenya adwuma pomuden and our mental health ebe fine. So one gia ntuma, almost all the kwakwasa sa unya onwedru. Uji tumu a ade na esi, we are there ye hu se esi. They say uji tum se esi. Uji tum na ena ma wo the desire and ema weni kwa wo se magia tumu ide ene de menye ho adru ana menye ho adwuma.
Kane Municipal Chief Executive MC Emma West Clement Wilkinson enso ede futusem sei Emma
obema bia wo ye dwuma wan kasa nso hwe wo ye usu didi na men emfasika no hwe oba eni nkwala no nko a na wakoto ba ya atoto no wawe ni sa bibia nka ho efutu amedi mema ne se prostate no ehu aduro wo ho enti mo bia nka se prostate enya che wana che da bi ehu aduro wo ho a se wo hwe ohu yi a ebetimi astrengi ama na yakutu akama.
Sede yenyina yenem no nyamebro echena na weyesi honomo se ejano mo nyina eda na sede afibia Adom TV Adom FM asempa inshira ye no ye ni endpoint Homeopathic clinic aka yentuma ebomu a ye di free screen hye so edem ejanom e hospitals.
Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic ene Adom FM aka wono abom aye screening ede ama omanfo dumede e course so e hospitals. Chief Executive Officer Emma Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic Dr. Edubuatin editu dwase die nti a womo eye san hihye Emma papafo no ne se womo enya daje enhwe womo apomuden.
Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic screening this is the 5th time yes screening last year last 2 years sa na ye ni Adom ene tenase because Endpoint we are 17th year. Na de bia meka se enye hospital nyina ne baga na kora no a Ghana for hwiri so obi timi ba na the same yade no a wo hwe yade no baby different hospital the same edro no a wa wo se enko no memem the same edro no a na wo se ekọ free screening no it doesn't involve medication yeah test na mo hu se yade we ne wo ho na ewie na bibi wo ho a yade wo to edro so a ni ama kwan mo atua ne kakra and then no till the last person you heard the last person in fact last year upon 9 p.m. say 12 kra no a endpoint ye 247
enipa womo ebeye screening bi enso ne Adom News in Central for twetwe nkomo no womo so de nsem se atudwa
abahi se ohu ye yade na yasra ne se minim se odenya boto aduro so nti yasra ne se charger oba charger en kofom se na be ya saa 2 weeks na odoman no a yebeba abaje aduro no time ya no yebetumi enye scan ya apa
the mema wa hoden na ye adwuma hwefia na oman so anije bem ema om so om komanim ema oman so enya mpunsuo e baaye no womo ayen hihye no amana fefefe
to ba na be hu say this is the problem nti sia no bibia you okay at least for now bibia you okay for me yeah oh yeah the end point
afema yanko atoye mantam no emu na simono ben wono eya bema wadin fisha no dunom ya wada etwemu no wode krono boy to ne so se company bi ya wono wonmo eya adwuma wonmo gold abemu we yakwakofe ba sa no den kopie mu ewo takwa simpa police station ema wode no watume so na rehosem ya ba betodwa ne sa abemu no no ankasa wagene nkwa ede yefine nsem ni nyina ho na busuafo susu se bibi ewo
simono ben womo eche no nanoda ede ne koto ye police station enam se womo de sumbo ebo ne se wawia ne peni one ne ye adwuma ni gold na bra womo ede ne koto police station ho no aposifo echira womo ehun se ne wato nananom ewon sedo ewo se ho na no kosi ada anopa na womo ekohwe ye no na wasen ne ho nanso no abusua no ebo ento woni yam anyintu mu die nti ekoba ne sa
nti woni na anya de eburu adwene nti asa ye kunya ne edin wabobo kwesi ahomache na phone bele yese yemre police station ho ahomache no be around 5:40 no mu ye koduru ho no mu na police ni ba ko na ye kote won de mi koduru no de ma ti se menini e kasa se wo se anapa 8 na me bere me nana no e den na 8 mo e na wo 5 from ade no no de me kan no wa ye din nje mu ho na CID ni na wo no wono ba e obebisa se ni asi ni o na msi den na asi no say na obi amon hama na bia nam so dabi obi anka hwenche no no yensa ne yenko inside ho ne yenko hwe ampa yeko inside ho no wuya du counter ho na akola ne sane ho a wawu you say asama a place for na say nyamudi adimi no ekura sem ni ayam na me nim ba bia nso a ya aban mra me ne ebosesa ya meri nimpa na say wo meri nimpa na me fe mani so nkɔhwe akola me ne nkasa na so police ni na makwan wose watu police station dan no mu
o maame nso ene Adom News in Central for twetwe nkomo no ono nso de nsem se na tudwa
enti me ho ba bia me de basam fa me so me ni bi kwadwuma na me ye me ni bi enti aba mu wa me na ye hwehwem na me hu di asam no ebesi na me san ka me ba na me sie no na me trase na adwenwe free me so na me kra asam sie no me will be because of the baby agudo na go para so ka be wu
nanso na posifo no nso de abetudwa se womo ede nhihye egu akwan mu a womo so eye nsem no mu enhwehwɛ mu
Managing Director Emma Adom Cocoa Buying Company Patrick Usu Nisembia wade ya tujo sese Ghana ba na betumi de nhye egu akwa mu no amakua adwuma no aye akono kwa de osusu se no betumi aboma no padodo na acho mo ho afigalansi ho
Abra Adom Cocoa Buying Company Asia Kuafo efa womo kuayo no no Managing Director Majumaku no Patrick Owusu edito aban anim se wonhwe se obema koko kuayo omanfo ani agyehu se ne womo ebejai eye kwan boni a womo efa so etu egudie eye galamsey no
aban akọ bia ba okan dendenden se me ko galamsey na galamsey ya ye kun enye sebi emwa ne womo ko eye nipa a womo ye Ghanafo a sebi mpredu yasan bebre na nso ya mebu na yenya adumaye enu nti me de mesrese saban pese oku galamsey no oku ne yi a de edi kan o makua adwuma enya kono sebi koko said yakodru world market yi enye ye niema ne ye hihye bi a emma sebi Ghana ye se ye forward sales a enke se nei kuani bia wanya kura no ke bia be se 4,000 and 5,000 cedis per bag. It is enka koko bag 5,000 a ka emebunu ya etu ensase ese nsuo ese ye nkwaye ka bebre no mo nya sa.
Board chairman Emma Adom Cocoa Buying Company, Reverend Thomas Opon, and so did to just say, a woman edumakono ebotaese womo beboa cocoa kuafo ama womo asitnemu ayakama.
The beboa ma omoma the ontimi fane banku school no. Ye wo fans bi wo ha, ye betimi de amano akọ. Eduru ma bi so a ye san wo akuafo incentive. Ye betimi de ama wo mo. Ukoko no. Se untimi no ho a ye betimi ado ye muso a ye bema waduro afibia ma odi agukoko so no vedlaza ye ne etimi ko pre vedlaza ne ya becha ma yakuafo enti adom de ebeye eku a edasronko ebise ye ne aye wo yakuafo dada ye tokoko no ye den.
Chaplain Emma Ghana Police Service, a DCOP, Very Reverend Father George Arthur. Nisembi or the Achadum Cassia name, or see a banner posted to my 4 year one one Cassassinine, who here one more a cincha busia brebiano when you come home and near my one more ya brebian penny for her say, a bit me to pon with cincha ya the Bawku, your money sour home pie, ye no a woman in Yamazum.
Abra 7th-day Adventist Church, a year foundation stone laying ceremony, ABC, a year SD, Womo Police Church, Ewa Ghana Police Training School, Ewon Cry, Jumedina Sino, Chaplain General, Ghana Police Service, DCOP, Very Reverend Father George Arthur, Eddie to just say, Sanshishe, Eya Dia, Ebeboapa, Nato aposifo egidim ochira aposifo empenifo womani eko eye aposifo womuhunhum ensempa.
The Ghana Police Service is always aware and conscious of the welfare of police officers, their families, and their dependents. So we don't only seek the physical welfare of officers and men, but the administration is also conscious of the spiritual welfare of officers and men.
Chaplain Emma 7th-day Adventist Church, ASP Pastor Samuel Danso, and so Edin Semse Etudra.
Na me kase ni ahu o machie eye dan a yesi Ediama training school no asafo no si Diama training school no aha ye ntete bia ana police for hanso san ye barracks police for tetea ana ye san training police for ha na nkola ne bebre ba ha no dodo na so ye SDF4. As we speak now, we have about 60 recruits. You will recruit for by 60. Omo ye SDF4 omo hanum say. Komo by omo ne musa. But ye we say no. Ombenya baby asom. Ana fe ya yes say school na ba be ye bibi say ndashin service. Ana say ye ba together. Say ye be shia aye bibia. Ye betimi ye shia wa ha.
Yamfi an insurance and for free more ahead Emma Home Economics Department. It will be in Senior High School no will take your pembe puya mantamni more a Belinda Tema Bediako or the 12 for about time and say banner so many mumba it will feel my gun and Yania and one or more and fire more with some society in Yanano in Yania a year and Yan the power more a drew more Yano Buamap Modensma Brebiano a cabeshe. In high school, no ewola take your payment for your man tamane mo, one more 81 more SLC week. The Jomedia Hodwana no modesha share so the madisia for Yanesweni and so catchere. Jomedia what this share so about a yenano, and they say Bebwa, I'm one who said dear at the Siafoni be a bass woman poor monsa. One more a yard deal more. A brabelin that ma be diacon, your home accounts department where your head and Adom Cassie Dinkumono, or that the threat to about time in a say, a brebia so many mumba ewu fear, a ya one more homodian say, in your neck can't tinanki do mine more, no, and open one edema woman, and I'm said ye, and you enjoy a woman near poor modin 70.
Young say, and Colano. Omoira, make us Omoira, who fear and sitting Rian and Anian. See, I see the cooking competition in Beckham. na ma omo akọ back akosua niema na yayra fi yen system nim say noodles na ya adoso time around no ye de omo kọ back akosua titinduane ne bi yehu say ye ma me mo munyi chepa ni na fi nuane ana omudi
enwachi ene mpanyefo bi omoka bi wo mu na desuafo e wo honom enso so edi nkomo emo mo so de nsem sei episo
me hu ne say yeah, shifted from local dishes to foreign ones. In what sense? Say, and ama and ye money be brave, won nim ye nkrom wedane enwa ne ya behunu di. And talking about health aspects, but me specialist there, but me aka say and ye share ye youth and baby adolescents. Majority of them are overweight. Maybe with a little nutrition background, or maybe me I say a factor. So we, or our youth say, "Oh, we're doing noodles, no." I had a trend, but then me feel say was say if you be a mono.
Nansenten no wehwa Ghana ye cedi no de $2 no ho esa humka abomene mo nyama bemu pa enye asem keto na so kura ama fango bon so aba from we hu nti no National Association of Sand, Stone and Timber Trucks ye no wokwa branch ifanyefo de mane baba betudwa se wono mo anwea wo mo etuton no wono mo atebon so yentwa ye ho ye mbra ye ba ensimi mu nkyere mu ye de besomo mo akwa ba ye mbra Adom TV anyomre no nsia kase ye so na ansa na ye kwakwaje aboafo to no ye din komo ade for my Ghana sika sese ne monyama bemu nam sunti fango bo abafomo ne nam so ama National Association of Sand, Stone and Timber Trucks ye no ewo kwawu won mo sese anyomu etuton won mate so into bibia fanani enkyerem ho Every brow, my Ghana sika cedi and monyam ebemo no inyoma hodo na ahya ase a wonmo eniema wotete so ebeti se fango a ye ton ewo my Ghana emu ohwe na nsan mu a fango bo na akofom pa eye na nam se fango bo na akofom ne ntino ama wonmo motu anwea aton ewo kwawu wonmo so aba bekasa a kire mu se anwea wonmo etuton no sese wonmo so atebo ne so
adwode atwa mu yi mpanifo e wokofodua efre na ye regional any branch chairman for me na be share emo de mpanifo no kan anase chairman ya odaya no e wa eastern region ha e fe na sapon e de tudwa se obi anko no nkote ne boso sese de yankopon adom ba bia na nkakan ye de anwea kwa de agibia no ya tibia so 100 cedis e na ketwa no ya 250 e bo ni nyina faako ye fro bepo no ko bepo na chi ibisu ko aframasoja nti eboa na wotu akan no ka na ye kese a ya 100 ye ketwa ya 250
na no we see Assistant Secretary Charles Kumi enso so we the piece say
omo baby a tutu anwea no esre ob se adwuma ye no ye corporate social responsibilities ni nyina ye nim na ye no mu ehia so abribia ndi omo ka bia ye ma hom na abribia bi wo ho anopa tutu aye kopepe no mo sisi kwan no eno ne yesre om se om enya isa ne ma no bibia ehiom bia no fanto krata so yenso yaso ye mra ye behwe se ye beye ama yenom nyina transumdwem
Chairman for ya we Edeyama Christian Divine Church Apostle Alex Ado ne mpanyefo ka omhobo mu a wo den sra hekopie mu ewo Apinto Divisional Stool no ewo agudwe o madam mpanyefo asesa abra na mpanyefo a wo asori ne moment mu hase bi ekoso mu no ye mpanyefo mu wo ahemfi honom etumi ye ba ko ba mu betiesie ntem ema bibia na etumi fa na tumapa efrai
ensahwe eyade a womode asori empenifo eye womo chairman a womanya no fufuru kochia nananom ahemfo ekoda wona se womo emoa a womode boa asori no ehona tufuhine awo Apinto Traditional Stool nana edu painin ede to asori empenifo nenim se
you see your buy your kwai your fa one better asia for wo yinara fa bold if you say Odifu John Taylor no ono won waire abet na wo the prayer John Taylor o kapo o mo no beta it is how you suffer it is the best thing on you know twice more block once more but I man na abdomene yɛden enkonim.
Chairman Emma Christian Divine Church, Apostle Alex Edu, enso editor nananom ahemfo enim se
mmerɛ bi na abetwam kɔ ɔyɛ asɔre CDC ihyia ɔhaw kakra na yansam no de fa baabi dane bedi apento na ahemfo nso wɔka wɔn ho bom boa yɛn ama ɛnɛ asomdwe aba nti sɛ asomdwe aba na ohia ma dɛ meyɛma sɔfo mpanyimfo a wodi ba no na wogyina ma bibia akwawie asomdwe mu no ɔde yɛbɛkyia wɔn na yɛde wɔn aseda nso ɛbrɛ wɔn ma wɔn na adwuma ɛwɔ bra yɛhyia ɔhaw na wɔtumi ta nyina akyira ma na asomdwe aba no nti yɛwɔ ha dɛ yɛde wɔn aseda na yɛaba ma wɔn mo na adwuma nso ɛwɔ akoma papa wɔde ta nyina akyira na
Ghana Immigration Service one more a training school year no it was simple so in 15 months I'm the money for a barman one more say one and one more fantasy more honomo emu 2213 in abo home modern pa na in my woman 8115 in meme woman as so 8198.
Ghana Immigration Service Ntiabia ɛwɔ asimfosu no ayɛ hyehyɛeɛ ama adesuafo mpemienu ahanu ani dumiɛnsa 2213 na ɛbɛgye nteteɛ ɛwɔ hɔ no wɔyɛ amanneɛ agya wɔn kwan anɛ yi wɔkɔ akɔhyɛ w'adwuma aseɛ adesuafo yi emu apem ɔha ani dunum ɛyɛ mmaa saa nso na apem ɔha ani aduɔkron wɔtwe nso so ɛyɛ mmarima owura Mutaka Mubaraka ɔyɛ interior minister no ɛde nsɛm sɛ na tu dwa ɛwɔ dwumadi n'ase.
I am informed that the passing out today is the 30th recruits intake of the service, who have gone through a rigorous 6-month paramilitary training. I have no doubt that their training has equipped them adequately for them to excel in the career they have chosen. As they pass out and join the distinguished ranks of our security services, I want to emphasize that the critical role the Ghana Immigration Service plays in ensuring border security and stability of our nation. You are expected to be the gatekeepers of our nation, and your work will have direct impact on our national security.
Ɛne nyina mu no owura Mutaka Mubaraka kyerɛ sɛ aban ayɛ nhyehyɛeɛ a akadeɛ bɛba a wɔde bɛyɛ adwuma.
The government of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama is committed to providing the necessary logistical support to ensure that you continue to receive specialized weapon training to tackle the border security challenges. We recognize that border security is not just about preventing illegal entry, but it is also about combating transnational crime.
Afred Amodi Amanboy, Efra Asimfosu Immigration Training School, and a Bradum Kasie.
Kanema Penini Abedi Chire no Hokeni Samira Baumia ne Sembio dia tujwa oso guso wojide mapa ewo nikuno Dr. Baumia Munti hia se NPP amanyo koni panyefo enso betumi nya gidie wo ne mu no masanso ma na kwanya biemu amwoto Franka ede ama won mu omfa sitia ne hye ne se bisanse obetumi achi won mu ede won mu akonkuni de mafimpi no adwunu wotwe abatoni. Kani second lady Samira Baumia ne office ene Zongo women awo MPP amanyokunim aka woni wabom aye National Women's Prayer and Thanksgiving na njumedi e course no kani second lady edi tudwa se omanfo enwe se womo ebeta ye kani flag bearer ema MPP amanyokunu Dr. Mahamadu Baumia echi ebiem esanse wosua nema bebre ewo de course so abatu etwemu no.
So Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. So second chance, Dr. Baumia deserves another chance to make a new proposal. Now, also, we have learned, we have grown, we know the way forward. Now, second, Wow, yeah, addition, baby, I sorry, no, this one, and say, yes, say, now, upon boom, yeah, yes, say, Eddie, what Dr. Bawku say, why you crying?
Ɔsan de to dwa sɛ ho behia sɛ ɔmanfoe ɛka wo ne ho bom sɛne wɔ mu betumi edi nkunim afi 2028 abato ɛbɛkɔ so no.
Obi a obedi yenim no. Misoma. Mama yoma obi mpaka yete. Mama yoma obi society. Mama obi necessary chevron. Inshallah, the next president of the republic. I'm happy. Dr. Mahmoud.
Afutu akọ edi ama adesuafo yi a wono mo ewo school pon emu se ho abehia pa se wo mbejai sabe afuso ne nam hono mu a wono mo ebo manfo no mapo data wono mo chinchim nsa eje wono mo esika metres kam ne bi nso so sinyubone embo wono mabrabo wono mo da chinte beboa so mbetwe ho efe ho.
Co-Creative Director Emma Central Tertiary Festival Odame Lisbon Ede Futusem Ama Eye Emebunu Esukufo Ede Fa Eye Enubone Ene Kwan Boni a Womo Faso Eji Nkrofo Esika Okasa Abra Womo Epao Central Tertiary Festival Ano Ewe Futunu Ensemse no de tudwa.
Also, there have been a rampant incident of drug abuse, which I think is killing the youth. So I'll beg my fellow youth that it's high time we go off drugs, because the future of our nation, the future of our community, the future of Ghana is on the shoulders of we, the youth. So if a drug is not prescribed for you, do not use it or do not abuse it. Make sure any drug that you take, even if it is just paracetamol, don't take it as jest, because they are one way or the other also drugs. It can affect you and your lifespan. So I beg on all our colleagues and the youth to stay away from drugs.
LSAC President Emma University of Education Winneba Godwin Francis Asare and so Eden Semse etu school for nenim.
Of course, being the student leader for the entire university and of course a role model in my society, what I can tell them is that HIV/AIDS is real. You know, it sometimes sounds in the ear as if it's just something that is just being said by people. It is real, and we can see people who are actually infected with it. You go to the hospitals, there are the records. Every community has a record of HIV/AIDS in Ghana. And as a youth leader, what I can tell them is that the future is very bright. And if you don't protect yourself, then you have to, first of all, you need to abstain. So abstain.
Yentwa yensam no so na nananom ye omo ewogumu anyinya no ewogumu ismens ne emu abra so bi be dida na so bebro ntwene emu ewo no mu ekro ne emu wo kyeremu di adwombosome ne de to sudum yensa fimpinu ena aduonu wenom ne mu anwota ena na yesa eda no na yehwase na omo de nyina na kogu July bosome de to sudu baako
Womo gumu anyinya no eye amamre ede tabo eto dedeyo eso no dwumedi ekoso no gumu anyinya no Womo traditional chief priest Nana Benyi osofo enedi wonenim na sata boy ebe hyase efie ye dwumbosome no de tosu dumiensa ede ko July ede tosu du baako afiwe mu a
amamre so nyinya no per na amamre kan kojoku allow me 0.4 Peace Town Adade down passe Kakraba Blue Top na Blue Down American Down Millennium City ni nyina kan yan na asase Dawano Sun City Carson City ni nyina kan yan na asase nti ya basra de nyanoma anagana ma wendi mlano do mfama na mbo ye nyina
Auditor manfo nenim se wo mo hwese wo mo beka wo no abom na obi biara a wo beye asoden no saa nipa kro no wo mo be ma na tua 10,000 Ghana cedis ene eniema hodo bi a eka ho na wo mo de aya amamre
trakonwa bre ye tena so na yesiemen ma yetu gwankwa de obi abaya asoden bobom lano den ya kirewa whiskey 10,000 na wanhemwa na wo snampos ye beji wo ejaya mamre ansa na ye jawo
yɛntoa yɛnsɛm no so na mmarahyɛbadwani a wɔgyina mu ma ɔmanfo a wɔn mu ɛwɔ akyem ɔdan pɛso so ɛyɛ Alexander Kwasiaka wahyɛbɔ wɔsɔ de nhyia ba bɛgu akwam no ahwɛ sɛ ne manfo abrɛ bia no ho bɛtumi aheha wɔn mu na asetena mu nso so ayɛ kama
mmarahyɛbadwani ɔwɔ akyem ɔdan ɛne ɔmanfo bi aka wɔn ho abom de ntete ama ɔmanfo a wɔn esiesie ɔmanfo trinyi ɛwɔ ɔdan ɛne ne mpatam graduation ceremony ɛkɔɔ so no ɔde to dwa sɛ ntete a wɔn anya no ɛyɛ ade ɛbɛboa wɔn paa ɛwɔ wɔn daakye mu
aban ɛyɛ infrastructure no na me nso mehwɛ na bɛpushi human capital the human capital no mehwɛ ne scholarships ahodoɔ any training programs yɛayɛ wɔ awie yɛba bɛyɛ facials wɔn a wɔyɛ facials ne ade nso yɛpɛ wɔn makeup foɔ yɛpɛ wɔn nso aba na wɔn nso aba bɛkyerɛ bi wɔn ne ade leadership no ɛne sɛ wankasa wobɛnya wo nsa no adwuma a wode bɛyɛ ɛyɛ w'adwuma na ɛnyɛ abiri bia na wobɛdan aban na aban bɛma wɔ adwuma wankasa wosua wo nsa no adwuma na wowɔ deɛ wa bɛyɛ a bɛma nsa akɔ ano a ɛno boa
ɔmanfo a wɔn nya ntete bi nso ne Adom News nsɛntwerɛfoɔ kasa no wɔn ɛbɔ mmarahyɛbadwani no aba so wɔanamontu a wɔatu no
Dema besua de bebre minimum locks ho nimdie bia but the moment na me bedru ha no first locks na madam ne share no ye show me come first person na me ye me de awie because o share no me share ne nsa no de wi a o ya ade no enya din bebre nti ni menya nimdie bebre a meti sisi a meti na lock you biti ama no ka chere mp no so ye da na sepa ene na dwempa
the two for said ye want to me ama no mumu de wa hwere ade che say ye hia de pa o de be ka chere mp se nyame nhira no ene akwanya we ya wode amma yen
Honorable Alexander ni a wa ya man ye ka se nyankopon nhira ne bebre na enyama a ombehye no ye ni nda enim se ye de enyama baba nyankopon adom Honorable eto enyama nyina de maye madam no se onche ya ye ka se nyankopon nhira no na ni a o san de aba second ne de ye drimika gidigidi kra a ye de ba
we pull out ceremony yampany for the shares so the Savannah Mantamanimu Police Commander Yotoso Emiensa COP Samuel Alfred Wenfo Savannah Mantamu Swafu Kopi Mwasi bi wode to post ejuma efo won mo atwa ne nyina enim se bana so mu stage na ye bi na won mo ho e kire won mo ye on modin ase COP Samuel Alfred Wenfo on betimi akodan no we pull out ceremony yampany for the shares so the Savannah Mantamu Police Commander not Toso Emiensa COP Samuel Alfred Wenfo no Oto wonsa at the first Savannah Mantamu Swafu no the to Ghana Police Administration when we say Sebana se wono mu esi agina ye bi na mu akwakwa yedin e de ma wono mu a e bo se wo mutumi ekọ COP Samuel Alfred Wenfo honom no bo won mu enkanka wo magina ye mu ansopo no mu a ode abasobo emu odru e ma no se abran panyefo ade de bere ye hye ne nsem no Odenshi Pegu Aquema Bribia Savannah Mantemu, Asumji Fan and Tomapa Ifrai.
And tempered, and you always want to give a human face, even in the midst of provocation, to every action. This is the man that we are bidding farewell from the service of the security forces here. And I will call on the Police Service Command that people like him, at any time that you need to set a committee to investigate or look into issues of national importance, be rest assured you can always rely on his experience and maturity to do so.
Nanu we see COP Samuel Alfred Wenfo, ya Juman way ni finchia dio no enkono, etin kranshe ma pose fonyina, no de to menu musa brebiano, ejuma womo ye no wonde no kure womo, sedi beya, ejumane ni monyamo ebeko sweating team.
I encourage you all to continue executing your duties with diligence and integrity, upholding high the image of the police service at all times. To my family, my church members, and all stakeholders who endeavors we have contributed for my success in the service. Thank you for your patience, your prayers.
Today, this week in Parliament, Yama Hodobia, which he is see ye, my gun and Russia, Jeffy, Mani Boni, or Hiniaponsa, Cabo, Bonin, and our day to us.
Hiniaponsa, Cabo, every additional.
This week in Parliament, and somewhere Kuchi, a cobrema, or Ghana Mrasabidafi, a Yana Wachibiano, Abonatofa, and Yatuni this week in Parliament. Now, Ibusa, sir, a dear Neko for Yeni, at the Bam Rasabidafi, Efa a year, Dom Kuma, and Dom Castiano, Afemu. Aben Aban Homba, say emission levy tax no, and Yadia or mine, and Yasika, a woman, and Yano, at the bro. Ohine amponsa kakabo abaya na na dan kwaku fado eda ano na wonede ba ye na wo kyerese no emission tax na kyerese wusie wono a woni ye wusie ewo eye omanmu anum no ya gi omo to kakra na no eba ye mamra se bedwa no edi hujuma ebeye mra na no na eye yewura eko Vincent Asafo no na wo ye ota form ra se bedwani na whatever Mrasebedwa say opese wo busa say sa tax no akwakosi say na no na Yewura Thomas Ampemnya Kono na woye fotosanfo abedi akire edema omayi eba na omba say enya ade a sa emra no edesika bia edebre oman no.
The Act imposes an emissions levy on carbon dioxide equivalent emissions from specified sectors and internal combustion engine vehicle emissions and provide for related matters. Mr. Speaker, although the legal framework for the levy was put in place, the actual operationalization and enforcement of the levy faced implementation delays.
Pawani ebehwe Ghana Mrasebedwa dom kuma no ende na ekamia yese huropo enaduso abra Yewura Bernard Ahiafo no na woye Chame hina be de chi odi kan na wokasa na dom kuma no kyerɛ sɛ ade a wo nsɛm bi a woka ɛno nti wo ma won kwan na won kan asɛm no no na opani kyerɛ sɛ adabraka ɛno di oyene ne hoye ɛba Mrasebedwa fia yɛnkɔ na yɛnhwɛ sɛ dia esiye. Na hoye no echi no na Yewura doctor ayiwa free ya ono na woye committee a wohwe apomudin so mechi okasa edema dom kuma no kyese ensem ana wode ba no ye ensem a ensem awuhia ema oman no nyina no esa ne nipa ewuwu abra anesefo ede won sekan ene won na ade ede agufam.
Always play politics. A very reasonable minority here, we understand that nurses, their rights don't have to be breached. We understand the nurses are so right. But we are even pleading on the nurses that when government decide to speak with them, they should be merciful. On the face of their right, they should just lean towards the trying to be so sympathetic to Ghanaians. For the first deputy speaker to have not admitted this statement that is speaking for Ghanaians and asking nurses to go back to work and also urging government to be responsible. The partisan first deputy speaker did not allow that.
Sa ohawi ba yi na chiami hene pani ankasa betena dwemu Yewura Urban Kings for Samana ba benkyere se niwu na ekamia ye se abre bia no ensem fifi ase na edekọ Ghana no enya ade a eboa emom omu se esese ensem aba no otie nipa bi nanso ne nyina no odeche emom Mrasebedwafo no hwe na se bibuo na yemfa enedwuma e o Mrasebedwafi asenti Urban Kingsford Samana Bagbe
be made on the floor. But I'll just say this, that Shakespeare taught all of us that even a dog is obeyed in office. When we sit here, we are not saints. We are not infallible.
This week in Parliament, and Medewu esi. If you Ghana Mrasebedwa finidi amejeso eyo hene amponsa kakabo. That's ene ye besa atwa also.
Ayen free Mrasebedwa fie na fie ni nkyere mu nsem foforo mu na wono ma eno aduane edema wono ma echuro bi si so hwe bolimens na emu ani adom kase de nkomo wa kyere mu niema ahodo bi a kwakoye hawo edi ama wono mo hwe ni mo sempanyefo ebetumi abansra ba mu no aso ano de ma wono. Mepro Fisher edu eni ena bole SHS abrebia na churu se wo churu bi sin social adesuafo a wonum efrim do no be yesadio no ede wo mani echere ekochoro wonum bi sin social ebinso kura wo honom a wonum mo frim kronkuma mu eba ne ho ena wonum ekosue ni nyina enda nchen no wonum asanso no aduane ede ema wonum eho enam so nte no wonum anu aduane e wo bole SHS center yo metwa kwantenten ede omani akire mu mo hwesa fimpenu aduane wenum bi sin social adesuafo choro abrebi ombenu aduane ede ama adesuafo yi eni Adom kase edi nkomo akire mu niam bi akwakoye haw ede ama wonum.
As you can see by me, that this our place where we eat, and you can see the sun straight from. So sometimes when it's raining, you have to bring down the pot inside, and you can see some of the firewoods. We pack them because of the rain. And even their food, sometimes the food the students bring from their houses is not enough. And we are facing so many challenges because some of the food they brought is not enough. You have in order to be able to satisfy them. Sometimes when you are even serving, some of them don't get enough food as they are expected to get.
And wachi adesuafo bi a mo fi school ahodo mu na won mo tworo mo so hwe wo honom enso ni Adom kase di nkomo efa sede ne madodo na akwakoye habade ma won mo ho
bransa ebi a ye papa no ye parents na mo fie no mo bransa mo nya sika ne ma e ba se ebi a yanso ebi a se wo papa nim bia se wo aka se wo yusu a ho ade for pa de e di pesika de ba business na ye ba no so transportation no asa ye nim ade a ye de be fa ye jana bus kuma se kana ma fa jana nyina amba se iti jana ebu ase no nya so se e bia be so ye mpo a ni nyina ye problems a ye face
my parents they were not having. So after school I have to go and then what struggle go and work for somebody and the person give me money to come and pay the lesson.
So nakase no me fa ensie mu aboafo adwumaifo ya me enhira mo pi me hoye fashion so Sedicat fashion home and atade wo pam ye edema me medin edo katechi eje skapa me so sisters